Hey guys, before this video starts, I just want to say sorry that it came out late. I was in Vegas and I couldn't edit it, so yeah, enjoy. Hey guys, it's your boy NickelPick12 here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a review video. We're going to be reviewing this kit by Elegoo. So yeah, you can see there's a bunch of different pieces here, if you see that. I'll review them each in a second, but yeah. It's super good for, like, if you're starting off with robotics and electronics, you got all your pieces, and you even know, like, how to use them by, there's a catalog and a bunch of, like, experiments you can do. I'll show that too, and it's just a really good kit. Okay guys, so I'm gonna kind of be showing you guys like all the electronics kind of in this order, and I'll have like this probably on the screen somewhere. So let's start off with the microprocessor, or the Arduino. So this right here is the Arduino. This is a computer that basically controls everything, and you can program it with like your computer. We have the LED screen. This screen, basically, like, you tell it what you want to say, and it just says it. Next is, I believe, this module. Now, this one I haven't unpacked it, because when I was reading about it, I wasn't really sure what it did. I think that you just, like, scan, like, there's two things you can scan, and you can say, like, which one is, like, a good and which one is bad. So this board is like a prototyping board. They don't have this in the program, but like if you're like good with electronics, this might be really useful. I think it might be a shield, and it may protect the Arduino from like if like a servo malfunctions or something, but I'm not sure about that. It comes with this breadboard and it fits here perfectly. They don't stick the breadboard on, so if you don't want it here, then you can put it somewhere else. Kind of comes with that. And with the Arduino, it just kind of, I don't know if I can show it. Yeah, there. So it kind of just clips on perfectly. So you just like put that on, and then you can plug all your things into here. Next, we have this power supply module. It comes on like a piece of foam. And basically, you plug this in with this. No. It's, there's a cable you plug in here, and it supplies, I think, 5 volts over here, like 3.3 volts out of these pins. And it's good for, like, using a stepper motor or a servo. You just plug it into here. Right here, we have a gyro module. I think it measures acceleration and rotation, so yeah. Here we have servo. It has a few screws and like attachments at the top. Here we have a stepper motor. If you don't know what a stepper motor is, it's a servo, but it has like a stepping mechanism. So I can't, like, if I try to turn this with my hand, I can't because it's like locked. And yeah. Then we have this board. This board, basically, you take your stepper motor, you plug it in, like in here, and then basically this just like supports that, and yeah. So we have this. This is a motion sensor. I haven't unpacked it yet because I haven't like used it. But basically it will just like give you a signal if it senses motion. This is a sound module. It just measures sound. Here we have a water sensing, like a water level sensor. Basically, you would put this in your cup, and then as high as the water gets, it senses it. I have this ultrasonic. Next, we have a sensor that basically you just rotate it, and it gives an output on its rotation. This is a temperature and humidity sensor. Now here we have a RAR receiver remote. Here we have a joystick module. Here, this is basically, it's a module that basically it just has lights everywhere, and you can show output with it. You have these two like number things for display numbers. You have this 5 volt relay. You have like a little DC motor that you can like, and it comes with like a fan you can put on it. Plastic buttons. This goes with the power module. This is what you plug in to it. You have your USB port. This is actually the thing that plugs into the Arduino. You have this breadboard. This is like the big breadboard that you'll be using mostly in it. 9-volt battery. And then the rest you have like this little compartment with like a bunch of resistors, a bunch of other electronics, smaller ones, and then a bunch of jumper cables. Okay guys, so right now I'm just going to do like one simple circuit to kind of show you like how they structure their like booklet type thing, PDF, and like the code and stuff and how they like do it. So first, as you can see on my screen record, I got all the parts. I got the Uno, I got the breadboard, I got all the 4 wires, the one with light, and the 3 22 ohm resistors. So now if I scroll down, it tells you kind of like what this LED does, and yeah. So I can keep scrolling. Shows you like all how it works, and then here it shows you the circuit. Now this circuit, usually I just go off of, there's another image that I will go off of, but this is useful for people who are better with this diagram. Now this wiring diagram, this is the one that I'm going to use right now. So right now they set it up like this. I just kind of follow them exactly so nothing gets messed up. I go here, and first I want to plug in this right. And so basically how I do it is I kind of scroll up to where they introduced this component, just so I make sure I do it right. So as you can see, the long pin is the black, is like ground, and the one right next to it is the red. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll back down to my wiring diagram. And as you can see, how they have it is the black is, or the ground is right here, and then the red's like this way, this towards it, and then blue and green are like that way towards it, or from it. So now I'm going to place it down. I'm going to place the pins down just like all next to each other, but they have to be in different rows, because how a breadboard works, if you don't know, is all these pins are connected like this way. So if I plug them in like this, they won't interfere with each other. So now I'm going to follow it by, I'm going to take these resistors, I'm going to kind of bend the leads a little. There's a lot of noise outside. And I'm going to plug them in how the diagram shows me. So like this. Like that, and like this. So now you can see all the resistors are in and the light. Now I just have to plug the wires in, so I'm gonna kind of color code it. I have my black wire, that's of course gonna be ground, and bam, plug it in like here. There you go. And this is gonna plug into their ground. And I'm doing it just like this shows me. Then for red, I don't have a red one right here, so I'm gonna use orange instead. I'm gonna plug that in here. almost like they have it, just a little like differently, even though, but basically the circuits are the same. I just am wiring it differently so it's like works better for me. And I'm gonna plug that into 6, just like how they tell me. Instead of green, I'm gonna use yellow. Plug that in. I'm gonna plug that into 5, just like they tell us. And blue, I'm using blue for blue. Plug that in. Plug that into 3, just like they tell us. So now you can see everything's plugged in correctly, and it's the Arduino's plugged into my computer. So now I can go over to here. Whoops. And this is basically all the codes they have. And I'm gonna go to lesson 4 R&B Light. Click here. Now I'm gonna open the Arduino file. So yeah, this is how they wrote the code. They have a few comments up here at the top to kind of like, to tell us like it's from Elegoo and stuff. And yeah. So basically, I know what this code is going to do. Basically, it's going to fade from one color to another to another. I'm going to click verify just to make sure like there's no errors. So you can see there's no errors. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to upload it to the Arduino. That should make this light connected to the Arduino start turning colors. So as you can see here, it's fading from one color to another, just like the code tells us. And then if you want to, you can customize the code, but I'm just happy with this. So yeah, so that was the Arduino Elegoo kit. I will have a link to it in the description if you want to like buy it. All the software stuff that I showed you, that's all comes with it on a CD, and also you can download it for free there. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, leave a like. I think that's all I have to cover. I really like this kit. There's a few pieces that I couldn't figure out like what they did, but I just could like Google it, and overall it's a great kit. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, all that stuff, and bye.